What's the appropriate way to set up an accountability structure with your givers in a church? Most pastors say, I don't want to see the giving rolls. But you mentioned that it's a huge burden to the church secretary. It's not just resting on that particular person's shoulders. What would you suggest to a pastor as to what type of infrastructure or accountability structure they could set up that could help alleviate that issue?
That's a real tough question, because I've had some people say to me, well, I really don't think that we should, I think we should just make public all giving records. And I think, the doors that we open there for the violation of Matthew 6 are just huge. Of course, a lot of churches do that anyway. It's the name on a brick thing. Well, I hope you really like that brick, because that's your reward, if that's why you're giving. And let's face it, why would we be giving bricks with names on them if it wasn't to motivate people to give? Isn't that the point? And so I hope you're really fond of bricks, because that's what you're getting. And really, we're tempting our people. Now, not all of them will give because of the brick, but we're tempting them to give because of the brick. So let's not give people other reasons to give. But I would say there's a place for a voluntary accountability where it's encouraged. We can make mentionable the unmentionable. Finances are not unmentionable. Let's talk about them. And I'm not sure how that really works out, but I think it starts by giving some carefully chosen and carefully crafted giving testimonies that say it's okay, and even preceding it with a biblical defense of doing this. And in Money, Possessions, and Eternity, and one of the appendices, I think it's Appendix E maybe, is should all giving be secret? And I go through a number of other passages besides the one that we talked about that say certainly a lot of giving should be secret, but let's be careful and share positively some stories. But I think if giving stories can get out there, and then people can be encouraged in accountability groups, and even to do home Bible studies related to messages, related to Treasure Principle, Money, Possession, Eternity, in which people tell their stories, then you can create a climate in which we can talk about giving so it's not untouchable, so it becomes like every other area of discipleship where there can be accountability.